Take it away, Mazz.
Okay, so again, we went with the biggest choke jobs in Boston, and this is really in, let's just say, this millennium, with the exception of
Johnny Pesky holding the ball?
No, we left that off.
Okay.
Too far back. That's 1946.
And he held the ball. I love how Buck would always push back. No, he didn't. Yeah, he did. He held the ball.
Well, I'm with you.
He held the ball.
So I will say this.
But Buckley was there. You weren't.
all the old timers get all bent out of shape. He held the ball. Just accept it. He held the ball.
Buck is now 92, as we all know. So in any case, there are a few from, let's just call it 1975 on.
Fine.
Okay, but we tried to keep it generally in this millennium,
Yep.
but some of the chokes have been so special you can't ignore them.
You just have to.
Yeah, exactly right. So we did go back into the to the mid 70s, really, late 70s, I should say. Anyway, we're starting with tier 3, 15, and let me just say quickly, we had to include every team on the list at least twice. That was my rule.
Got it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so the Celtics haven't had a lot of pants crapping in their history, but they have had a couple. So we start with this: 2006 Patriots.
Too low.
AFC Championship game.
Too
Tier
low?
3.
This is too low. This should be higher.
Oh, come on.
You're up 21-3. This is the Super Bowl. You get to the Super Bowl, you're beating the stupid Bears. This is too low, in my opinion.
Okay, so again, they lost to a good team, and they were on the road. But a lot of people wouldn't have put this on the list at all.
I wouldn't.
At all.
I wouldn't.
Okay, 2000.
I was booking a hotel during halftime for that Super Bowl.
Yeah, me too. But
They crapped their pants.
against a much better team. But go ahead.
2010 Celtics, Game 7, up 13 against the Lakers. Late, halfway through the second half, they lost the game. They lost the series.
That's
a bad one.
That is because Celtics fans are like, they can't accept it.
They did. They collapsed.
And I know Perk was hurt. I know. You were up in the second half of Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
You
And
gotta
you
win
had
that game.
Rasheed Wallace, who was good then.
You got to win that game. 2010 Patriots losing to the Jets. Divisional playoffs, huge gag job.
Good one.
45-3 in the regular season game. They came back in the playoff. They beat the Jets 45-3 in the regular season late in the year. Jets came back and won the playoffs. 2011 Red Sox, also on the list, collapsed down the stretch.
Should be higher.
Okay, so again,
They had a 7-game lead entering September, didn't
Yes, yeah, I think they lost the last 7 games of the season.
they? Higher.
Tremendous choke job.
Higher.
2013 Bruins, Game 6 only, not the whole series. They allowed 2 goals in, Jimmy, how many seconds?
16 seconds.
2 goals in 16 seconds. The last one got jammed in at the post.
To the Blackhawks, yeah.
Yeah, you
To the
can't
fourth line of the Blackhawks.
You cannot blow that game. That second goal was brutal. And 2022 Celtics, losing to Golden State. They crapped their pants, plain and simple. They weren't ready for the moment.
Put it on the board. Up 2-1, up at least 5 points with a couple minutes left. Fourth quarter, Game 4, to go up 3-1. Put it on the board.
So now let me just say, those of you watching on the simulcast, you'll see these in a different order on your screen because initially I did not send them chronologically.
It's okay.
So I'm trying to do them chronologically.
Go ahead.
Let's go to Tier 2. This is an easy one. 1978 Red Sox. 14.5 game lead at the All-Star break.
Why is that not Tier 1?
Because the Tier 1's
Are really
is special.
Yeah.
They're uniquely special.
That 78 thing, though, broke a generation of boomer dads.
It
Like,
did.
guys my dad's age, are still scarred to that by
Oh,
that
yeah.
to this day.
Bucky Dent, yeah.
Yeah. Bucky
I will-
effing Dent.
I will say the one thing that when we get to Tier 1, they all cost championships.
Okay.
Okay, so now again, some of these you could argue they did, but anyway. Also in Tier 2, the 2003 Red Sox, the Grady Little incident in New York. They came back, they had it won, up 5-2 in the 8th inning in New York. Crapped their pants. Bruins, 2010, you know that one. Yeah, they had injuries. Up 3-0 on the Flyers. 3-0. Blew the series. 2017 Patriots in the Super Bowl. The Malcolm Butler game. 2019 Bruins, the Blues at home, Game 7 was 4-0 the final score.
Yes,
of that
4-0.
game.
That is correct.
4-zip.
4-0.
And 2023 Bruins, last year, greatest regular season ever in the history of the league. They come out and blow a 3-1 series lead in round 1. That was special. That was a candidate for Tier 1, I got to tell you. But again, Tier 1 sort of reserved for the the blown championships for one reason or another.
The crap de la crap.
The crap de la crap. Very good. The pot de crap. If we're going to go to that route. Kind of like a molten lava cake of crap, Murray, is what we'll call it. So let's go to Tier 1 now. This is Tier 1, biggest choke jobs, Boston sports history.
Elite special brand of pants scrapping.
Chronological order, the 79 Bruins, the too many men on the ice game. And again, it wasn't a championship, but it was a championship.
It probably would have been, yeah.
Yeah, you hadn't beaten Montreal. The Bruins, they were up at the Forum. Too many men on the ice. Guy Lafleur scored. Canadians won in overtime.
Do you remember watching the game here in Boston?
Yes. I was a kid, but it was...
Yeah.
I mean, and what a scandal. Like, as much as a too many men on the ice penalty can be a scandal, it was a scandal.
So just quickly refresh, because I'm 3 years old at the time. So that's...
Did people blame the refs? I'm sorry. What was the scandal?
No, that the Bruins could... when I say scandal, I mean just a colossal blunder.
A calamity.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
But that's conference final, and who was the... That
it would have been the Rangers in the final, I believe.
Oh, okay. All right.
They were the two best teams in hockey.
Okay.
It was akin to the AFC Championship game with the Patriots and Colts.
Gotcha.
But worse. Way worse. 1986 Red Sox goes without saying. I mean, again, ball goes through Buckner's legs. Similar thing, by the way. I think they were up 5-3 in that game, 5-2, whatever it was in the bottom of the 10th.
No, it's 5-3. 2 outs.
5-3.
5-3, 2 outs. I think there were 2 strikes. Did Gary Carter get it going with the single up the middle?
No. 2 strikes. They were 1 strike away.
They were 1 strike away, like I think 17 different pitches.
Something like that.
So it wasn't just 1 strike away once. They were 1 strike away. I thought the number was 17. I'm going to look it up quickly.
It was something like that. There were some foul balls in there, whatever, but it was. I mean, that is, to me...
I remember my mother basically having like a nervous breakdown on the couch after they blew this thing.
Oh, yeah, no. That was the gold medal of pants crapping, that particular incident. And then 2007 Patriots, how do you leave it off the list? The pressure of the undefeated season, playing an inferior Giants team. They crapped their pants there in Glendale. No 2 ways about it. So to me, those are the 3 worst. You can argue the tiers, certainly if you want, and certainly we'll take other nominees as we always do.
And there's 1 pending.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
Come Monday, there's another edition.
Because, and someone email me or tweet us, how many different times were the Sox 1 strike away in 86? I know it was more. I thought it was more than once. I thought more than once they were not just 1 out, but 1 strike away, and they had a couple different. I thought the number was high, like in the teens. The number of times they were 1 strike away in 86. But, more history. Do you know, people of Boston, that no professional team in North American sports, in the history of North American team sports, has blown consecutive 3-1 series leads in back-to-back years?
You're kidding.
In any sport.
Nope, really.
Not basketball, not hockey, not baseball.
Until now.
No one in the history of organized team sport in North America has ever blown consecutive 3-1 leads in back-to-back years.
Not even Doc Rivers?
Is that not Bruin or what?
Oh, no, that's, again, they can have that all to themselves
in
tomorrow.
The 100th anniversary season of the Boston Bruins.
A century of pants scrapping.
Would that not be the most fitting capstone on the 100th year of Bruins history?
Mm-hmm. Golden anniversary.
Crapping your pants on a level?
The craptennial.
A golden,
how do we celebrate?
Golden bedpan.
Doing something no one has ever done before in the history of organized North American sport.
Mm-hmm.
Let's really make history.
Golden nuggets.
You think we've crapped our pants before? We're going to give you something no one has ever done before.
Correct.
Take it to another level.
Yep, we are going to crap like you've never seen.